recording. And I'm orange.
I'm not orange.
I'm also, I'm kind of orange, but then not
Well,
orange.
yeah, I don't have any orange. Hello and welcome. Welcome to an exciting conversation between two of our beloved characters and two potentially villainous characters. so, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you what happened last time, unless you want to tell me what happened last time. What do you recall?
Um, eh, we got a newspaper and it said the rally was a success. People volunteered. Magic taken forever is what I wrote. Rin got to the rally. Prisoners escape. Criminals and magic people are the same. Oh noes. Um, and we also told. Oh, and yeah, Rin told us about the people volunteering and getting their magic taken. Then we told Rin that we're having tea time at the Vasoy, and we asked if they knew anybody there, and they said that Susie works at the restaurant. And then Rin is gonna go to the castle to listen to the royal family at noon while we're having tea time. And then we're gonna meet them back at the butcher.
The
I
butcher
can't read
shop?
my writing. The
The
butcher
butcher
shop
shop.
at 5.
The booker to walk.
Then we went over to Simon's real quick to talk to him, and we found out that the ring is a prototype and most likely not alchemic. Um, we asked about Fekazal. Fekazal thinks he is very funny and acts very friendly. And then we kind of split. So me and Cal went to the front and got into fancy-ish clothes. Meanwhile, Kira and Darkblade went in the back and talked about the fitness protection program and got waiters' outfits.
Forgot about that.
I think that's where we left off.
You didn't write that down. Steven, do you have anything to add?
No, that covers it.
Yeah, you went to McFlanagan, the jeweler. You missed that part. That was the first thing you did. You got
Yes, that was
700,
in my first page here.
700 gold worth of diamonds, and then you sold him one of them because he said it wasn't good quality anyway.
Yeah.
Grit tried to get Boss Lady's hand appraised, and Darkblade found out, but he said it's not worth anything and suggested to go to a prosthetics place. I'm trying to think of another word for automail. So, like, if you can come up with something, like, because I don't want to use that word. And
Body mail.
yeah, Grit blinked away, and you discussed it, and you're like, "There's something not evil about it, but we're not really sure what happened." Oh well.
And they couldn't give us their disguise kit.
Yeah, no, because it's on another plane, and Susie's a dwarf. She was all like flustered and stuff by the questions that they were giving her at first, but they're like, no, nothing's wrong with the customers. And like, let us just have some uniforms. So that happened. You got 4 greater healing potions, 2 paralysis potions. Um, yeah, you paid 5 gold for the loan fee of. In the end, what Yelith just got was like a shawl because you're like kind of shy human, or I think she was a half elf, didn't know what to do with you. And then Cal got like a nicely fitted but still simplest clothing from a more charismatic tiefling. And that's where we left off.
The fashion person.
So now you're ready to enter the dining room. And the dining room is an outdoor terrace on the second floor of the Vasoy, or the first floor if you go by European descriptions, with flowers on trellises and potted plants overlooking the nearby opera house. There's 10 tables in total. It's kind of a ritzy place. All of them full with 2 to 4 customers at each. Based on propaganda posters. Well, actually, neither of you, especially because you can't see and don't have any experience with his soma. Cal, can you roll history?
Yep. And that is, oops, that's a 6.
Okay, well, they don't stand out to you then. I mean, clearly you see Fekozal and Thezra, but as far as who else is dining there, they look like other people, simplists, other rich people, whatever. Like, There's some soldiers clearly stationed around the terrace. And so, yeah, you see Fekuzal in his weirdly colorful costume. And you see Thezra, which, let me do a picture for Steven.
Ezra.
To the NPC list. Upload a file.
Wrong tab.
NPC. Where did I put her? There. Madame Morrible looking elf with like a black and purple color scheme. Very elegant. Very high cheekbones. So this is the professor that you've probably never met, but you've heard Yelith talk about before. I don't think you would have ever had to meet her for any reason. Just looking up one last thing. Okay. So the person, well, first of all, when you come back to the host stand now dressed up properly, the kind of board host is like, okay, who were you here to join?
We were here to meet Professor Quintel and Fekuzal.
Oh, how interesting. You're gonna enjoy that, I'm sure.
Insight check, is she
I
being
hate
for real
that.
right now?
Okay.
Okay, I got a 23.
I got a nat 20.
Oh man.
No, from what you can see is she's just like the fact that you came in looking so poorly and now you're going to be with two of the most powerful people in this dining room. Like that's why she's impressed.
Okay. In my head, I just think, I guess she is being for real right now. Okay.
So, yeah. I can't remember what the host was anymore, but like, yeah, she leads you over to their table. And you're pretty much on time for the 1:00 tea meeting / lunch. And so Thezra stands up and is looks you up and down. Oh, so finally seeing you in person. It has been so long. And she sweeps you into a hug.
Oh,
And
hello.
all the changes. And this is the one that helped you get into the Feywild.
Yes. This is Caltherion Winterveil.
Nice to meet you. She extends her hand.
And I just awkwardly grab it and shake it.
She sort of gives a smug, like, oh, backwater people kind of look and like just smiles at your ignorance. And Fekuzal too stands up and bows and he's like, please have a seat.
Hey. I feel around for a chair. Sit down. Thank you.
So you sit down.
And I'm gonna sit in the chair next to her.
Okay, yeah, it's like a 4-top table. And Fekuzal's like, it was surprising to see thee. And I am grateful that y'all have come to lunch with us. I'll leave it to my beautiful Thezra to speak. And Thezra's like, thank you. Yelith, you must tell me everything about your travels. From what I recall, there was a death. And that seemed to have been a very tragic thing. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So that was after I was cursed. So yeah, that happened after, and it was interesting. because I don't know if this is part of the curse or if there's another power at play. Um, but I'm able to see people's essence. Uh, I I've given it name. It's very very I'm still working on and workshopping it. Um, but I can see their essences, and so when this person passed, I saw them from the world, but then I could still feel the weight of them in my hand. So that was very freaky, so kind of scary. So seeing things and then seeing them go away without any rhyme or reason, very frustrating.
Fekazol speaks up is like, leave it to Thezra to start with something so horrible. Why don't we find out first, what did y'all see in there? What was it like?
Well, we were in the Feywild. Have you?
Well, describe it.
It was very colorful. It was unlike the plane that we're on now. It was very surreal.
It was
Did
very full of life. It was
And very noisy
uh
too.
very yeah, it was noisy. The most beautiful looking flower could be spelling your doom, which was kind of scary, but cool. But then there was like, I mean, the reason we went there was to study the people that have chosen that as their home. And so kind of getting to know them was interesting, and the way that their culture has developed over however many years they've been in that plane, and how there was also aspects that were kind of difficult to adjust to. It almost seemed like the sun never set, but you
yes.
could feel that it was nighttime and time to go to bed and things like that.
What about the crystal vines that I hear about? Tell me about those.
Um,
Can I do a history check on the crystal vines?
Yeah.
Dido.
Please roll well. Okay, 16.
That's good because I got a nat one.
So yeah, Cal, you recall the crystal vines, especially because Javara talked. Okay, my dragon's falling over. Javara talked to you about them before going too, because she'd seen them in her previous journeys, and that the Fae would often play jokes and tricks on you to get you to sit on them, or the Genasi talked about going to them pretty often, like at least once a morning or something, and they were just like stringing all throughout the place in certain like villages especially.
um, well, the crystal vines were like, they treated like, they treated them like they were some sort of like almost tourist attraction. Like there was a big running joke about getting us to interact with them, sit on them. They were like the connective fibers of the town. Um,
And what happened when they did sit on them?
Well, I mean, I don't think we sat on them.
I couldn't tell you.
I, yeah. One of our don't want to say informant. That is not the right word. But one of the people that were, kind of guiding us in this village, He told us maybe not to listen to the teenagers, so kind of didn't listen to them.
Oh, interesting. Thezra's like, what did your magic feel like being there? Did your well, Elith, I forget. Did you even have magic before you went?
Not definitely not as potent. I dabbled, everyone dabbles in university. Try it, see if you like it, if you're good at it. I wasn't super great at it. I'm good at like reading the runes. I was good at that part, and I was good at understanding the syntax of like spell casting. I didn't have the natural talent. Um, no matter how much I worked on my inflections. Um,
Right.
but
That is what I
he,
recall.
yeah, and then being there, it felt a little more potent. I was able to do like simple spell that would take me forever here to master. I mean, I could cast light, and there would be light at the end of my stick.
Did
Um,
you ever notice that your magic was different if you were very close to the crystal vines?
did I feel like my magic was different when I was close to the crystal vines?
Uh, if you were touching them and it would have felt
Um,
weaker.
would have felt weaker. Okay. Um, mm, uh, you know, because I didn't really go near them, I don't recall if I felt any difference. Honestly, I felt more of the difference um coming back, like some of the potency in a stayed.
It's such an overwhelming change to be in that plane entirely as opposed to here that, I mean, personally, I didn't notice any fluctuation with the vines specifically because I was busy processing the entire plane.
Interesting. Why were only you cursed? You mentioned an archfey in your letter.
I did. Um,
Why would that person target only you?
I went somewhere I wasn't supposed to, and I think I saw something I wasn't supposed to. I know that the Fae kind of mess with your memory.
And
Um,
so you don't remember what you saw?
I don't remember what I saw. I just know that that person, they were they were nice when I met them. They were welcoming, they were intriguing, they were just alluring. I mean, they were very, very fascinating to observe and talk to. Um, and then I did the thing that I wasn't supposed to do, and he transformed. Like he became a completely different presence right before my eyes, and not to be very Shakespearean, but he cast me out. So,
And
and yeah, yeah.
he didn't give you any kind of warning or something like that?
Have you been to the Feywild?
I'm going based off of what I learned from a friend of Javara's.
Well, if you know anything about the Fey, they tend to not give very many warnings. They don't really clue you into their motivations. They're kind of just whimsical and creative and malicious. So, like trying to decipher a rhyme or reason to their motivations, it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
I can see that. Fekazal says, well, according to the one that went with you, you recall Glione, right? She was there, but could not enter with you. Or she did not enter with you, something like that. Do you recall her?
You talking to me?
Both of them, yeah.
Okay. uh, do I recall her?
You would? I mean, you can do a history check, but make it
Okay, yeah.
easy, yeah.
Okay, make so with advantage. So if I got a natural one,
Yeah,
it doesn't count.
yeah,
Okay, that's better. History. That's a 19.
yeah. So she looked like an Earth Genasi, except she's definitely human and
Okay.
like has some kind of curse on her.
Um. Yeah, she wasn't able to join us. I'm sorry. My I got distracted by some fluctuations of essences. Uh, what did you want to know about Gliona?
Well, my question was, I learned from her that Javara had been many times. And apparently, she was warned not to come back. And that might be why she has died. That is why I am asking, did thee receive any type of warning?
If I did, it was done in a very roundabout way that just went woof right over my head.
Oh, well, not very reliable, are you?
No, I mean I focus on the wrong things a lot. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you've been around other expeditioners, but sometimes, they see the trees and then don't realize they're in the forest kind of bits. So I feel like that's what was happening because I was very interested in the Genasi and
Right.
what they've been living like and for and etc.
And by the way, like tea and other like little cookies and whatever come, and like finger sandwiches.
Mm.
What
This
can
is
thee
very
tell?
good tea.
What can thee tell me about? I know it is. That is why I like staying here. What can thee tell me about the powers? The other, you mentioned that the Fae changed shape. Of course, they can do that. But what other powers did you notice on this one?
Well, he is he's a protector.
Ah,
Um he I think that's why whatever I saw that I wasn't supposed to see could possibly endanger the tribe he's protecting. Um
and does thee have
that's why I
any
don't
idea what he
sorry,
might
go
be
ahead.
protecting? What might he be protecting?
If I could tell you, I would totally tell you. I don't know if you like have any sort of abilities to remove a memory healing nonsense. Um, but because I don't have those capabilities. And if I did, I wouldn't be doing it because it's not exactly legal. So kind of just stuck here like this.
Well, there is
Um,
nothing that we could do here anyway, showing his own bracelet.
exactly, and I show mine. um, but yeah, no, he's a protector. So there were elements, creatures that were definitely at the spontaneous to mischievous. For instance, like pixies. They like to mess with stuff a lot, so he would protect the tribe from them. They're tricky little guys. Things like that. And there are many creatures that he said would harm the uh unqualified? No. Unknowledgeable. That's the word.
The unknowledgeable. That would
Oh yeah, if
harm
you
the
like walk in
unknowledgeable.
yeah, like if you walked into you could walk into a super sand pit and then be gone for all eternity. That's an example. I don't know if that actually exists or if he was just messing with me, but I believed him.
Does he
Um,
believe that the unknowledgeable are the genasi that he protecteth?
Possibly.
I wonder
I
why
mean,
he values these people so much.
that is a good question. Again, like Cal was saying, it's kind of hard to uh figure out his motivations, what he's thinking at the times, why he does what he does, if he's even serious half the time. He's kind of hard to nail down. Very tricky. But like kind, but tricky. Unless again you step over a line and then he's not kind anymore, then he's kind of scary.
And so they said that Javara was killed after they were cursed.
Yes.
What brought that on?
What brought her death on?
Was there some other incident?
I look to Cal and I check his soma.
What would she see? Stephen, what would
What?
she see in your soma?
Oh, what would she see in my soma? Sorry, I didn't get that. I am very reluctant and uncomfortable and do not like sharing information. So I'm trying to think of a way to answer without answering.
Oh yeah, by the way, again, like Fekazol's own soma is like entirely black, but like as he gets eager in his questioning, there seems to be some light. And then Thezra is like trending towards black. If there's no other way to describe it,
Yeah.
but like still calm and um something regal.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um ET dubs should there were a couple moments um where Yulith was actively
Deceiving.
not omitting the truth. I
Well,
was
it
wondering if
sounded
I needed to run or roll anything or if it was all a-okay.
I think it sounds good the way you're talking. So
Thanks, you know.
So Stephen, do you want to
So,
answer?
yes, there was an incident. Very honestly, the between the transition in and out of the Feywild and the traumatic nature of the event, um, the details of it are a bit of a blur. I've also not spoken about it, so you'll forgive my sloppiness.
Of course, these things do take time to process,
I
even
kind of
for an
just
elf.
put my hand on like Al's thigh or knee or whatever's next to me.
Mm-hmm. um, there was an attack, um, and I'm not certain um, if our party was the instigator or not. Um, again, it's hard to tell what the rules are there, and if we made a misstep and incited the attack, that might have been the cause. But yes, this person was in the line of fire, and was unfortunately subject to a fatal blow. I believe it was a magical blow, but there was a physical recoil that she had, and her death felt very slow. It was as if we were watching time stop. And it was, again, Yelith was closer to her as she was passing than I was. I was a little bit preoccupied and out of reach. So she passed, and it took a while. And I mean, I don't know. What information were you looking to get out of that?
That does sound traumatic. I was just trying to learn more about how she died or why suddenly. But according to the other source I have, she was meant to die. She was asked not to come back, and she was therefore punished.
Well, it seems
So it
like
is interesting.
More information than I could provide. So
it is interesting that y'all went so long investigating, and then this happened suddenly. Like, why didn't it happen right away? I do wonder. But you do say the Fae are tricksy, so that might be the answer that I'm looking for.
It may be, they have their ways, and you either play their way or you don't, and then you get punished for it. So
Thezer's like, I am sorry to hear that. It is a difficult thing to watch a friend die. Lilith, let me ask you some other questions.
okay.
Just about your change. Little simple questions. Has your hearing improved now that you have the ears of a cat?
You again. Pretty sure that's part of the tricksy Fae. No, in fact, sometimes I think it's worse. Like sometimes I mishear things. But anyway, no, they are not very functional as additional hearing.
Okay. Was the transformation painful? Or did it just happen magically and suddenly they were there?
No, not not exactly painless. Luckily it was relatively quick compared to some other pains that exist in this world.
Very well put.
Yes. Silver lining. I have, very cute ears now.
Anything else, such as eating or drinking habits, have those changed?
No. I feel like I'm very boring. No, it's, the same. I still need water, still need food.
But nothing more cat-like.
No,
no.
I
Hunger for fish.
well, fish is actually pretty good. A good source of protein. And like since they're not cute, like little cows, I feel better about eating fish than I do about other stuff. I mean, chickens are pretty. No, chickens can be nasty. Anyway, no. I've always had a penchant. I mean, I lived by the sea. I've always had the penchant for fish. No, that's not because of the change. Um, trying to think for you. Um, no, I honestly think the reason my vision has been taken and the reason I have cat ears is a joke. I was curious like a cat. Now I can't really see anything, and I look like a cat. At least I don't
Sadly.
have whiskers. That would be weird.
And how did you? I can't believe I haven't asked this yet. How did you originally get in? There's so many
Get
different
in?
ways into the Feywild. Yes, there's so many different ways in. How did you get in?
Well, I think it was just one of many different rituals depending on different tribes and cultures in order to get there. But I do believe I was promising the tribe that got us in that I wouldn't share those secrets. Just
Oh,
that they were able to get me in.
not
And I
even to
look
your
at,
longtime professor.
well, I got the respect, the wishes of the people we observe, right? Otherwise, what is even the reason for our study if we're just going to disrespect everybody?
But as you said, there
I
are
don't want,
many different ways
yeah,
in. I'm sure you're familiar with a handful of them.
yeah.
Yes, different kinds of circles or even dreams, apparently.
That makes sense. I don't think we didn't get in. I will tell you, we did not get in through a dream, but that does make sense. I mean, it is so fantastical. Uh, Again, silver lining. The last thing I saw was the most beautiful thing in the world. It's that the Feywild is just gorgeous. So at least I got to see that before I got to see nothing.
How poetic. Do you have any questions for me? Now that, I mean, you were coming to see me in Garzon a few weeks ago, and then something weird happened, and you were somehow back in the Feywild?
Yes, yeah, it was a little weird, and then we got kind of transpositioned in weird places. Um, but no, the reason, I mean, professor, your field of study is arcane and natural curses. So I mean, I came to you to see if maybe this could be fixed, and if this can be fixed, and but I mean, I guess I would need to give you more information in order to do that, unless you think that there is a place or a scripture or a study that I can read and kind of glean information from, or where you think I should begin, and then I can kind of go through that way. Um,
Well, I really would need to know more about the Fey that put it on you. I don't think a Fey curse can be easily lifted. It's not like a normal curse. So
yeah,
many of them are bound up in contracts or riddles or that kind of thing.
that wasn't me. That was the cat over there.
Oh, yes,
Um,
the restaurant is famous for its little cats that wander around.
I mean, they're super cute. Though cats seem to stay clear of me now, and I really wonder if it's like a territorial thing. Anyway, which is so sad, because they're so cute, and I just want to squish their faces. Um, I lost track of what I was saying. Ah, yes, the curse. Okay. um, hmm. So what you're saying is maybe I should focus on researching the Fae that cursed me. Okay.
Or if you can tell us more about him.
Well, he I know he's a very high up there, Faye. I don't know if he is part of a particular hierarchy or again if he kind of split off from that to become the protector of this village. But yeah, it
And what did you say his name was again?
oh, I didn't say his name. But he did, let me keep that knowledge. It is
Why?
so that I could warn people to not go near him, I'm guessing. Um, if he didn't want me to know his
Oh, I
name.
thought you were saying to keep it from me. No, tell
Oh,
me.
no, 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 no. Yeah, it is Alta.
Violta.
Yes. Um, yeah,
That's not a
maybe I
family that
will.
I know the name of, but it's not like I don't know all of their courts.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really contacted any of the other professors, but I mean, I was thinking of maybe reaching out to Professor Faywatch. Very good name for her, even though I don't think she actually does that. Because her field of study is, interplane planar relations, so maybe she knows something information. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Anyway, I could talk to her maybe. Letters take forever. Anyway,
Does that
uh,
name mean anything to you? I look at Fekasal.
Faywatch or Violta?
Violta.
Oh, I rolled a history on him. There is something. What? Someone is calling me. Where's my phone? Oh, it's my mom. Just end it. There is something that yes, it does ring a bell.
Please do
what
tell.
does it ring? Ah, what he said.
Let me just tell my mom. I'll call her back. Well, now that go back to my own backstory, I suppose they could say. Vialta. Well, it was a name from like a group of priests. That is what I can tell you.
Group of priests. Interesting.
Priests of a certain
Of a certain
religion?
yes, a certain time, a certain place. It
Am
is
I
very interesting to me that this is his name.
is Yelith smart enough to put 2 and 2 together and get 4 in Tapawala?
Yes, if you
Okay,
roll
okay.
the intelligence,
Oh, okay. I'll roll and see if
or
I'm
if you
smart
think
enough.
she would be.
She
I
has a
think she'd be.
+0 intelligence, so I don't know. Okay, well she rolled a 4, so no, she knows nothing. Rachel knows. Yelith knows nothing.
Do
Rachel
you
will
want to
remember
roll
to
for
share this.
yourself? Like, then how badly do you want Rachel to win versus Hila?
No, no, the dice won. 4. I'm not gonna fight fate. I'll just remember to bring it up with Kira since she probably has more knowledge.
Okay.
Group of priests of a certain time in a certain place, and I'm gonna make sure to share that with everybody. Although they might be listening, so they might have been able to put 2 and 2
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're around here doing their bus duties.
In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna, as I'm trying to think, I'm gonna look around and see if I'll do passive perception. I have a passive perception of 14. If their essences, their somas, just catch my eye.
Yeah, given how few, again, there's only 10 tables of like 2 to 4 customers at each, so that's like a total of at the most 40 customers. You don't need that many servers to serve these people, so like you could clearly find Darkblade and Kira like among the serving staff, which there's probably like 8 servers or something or less.
I'm gonna roll to see if I am able to keep my cool. Okay, that was an 18. So even with my negative charisma, I think she's able to hide that she notices
But
somebody.
Thezra's like, why don't you go ahead and elaborate, Fekozal? Don't keep them in the dark. We do want them to help us, don't we? And he's like, I don't know. They haven't really given me much to go on. So should I? And she's like, well, why did we call them here? And he's like, You could just roll persuasion for her. Nope. He's like, well, how about then I ask you all a question instead? What else did y'all see any kind of buildings beyond the village? Like something that doesn't appear that it should have been there. Not that ye are an expert in the Feywild, of course, but still, something that seemed out of place.
History check?
Should
Yeah.
I do
Oh, that
history at
fucking sucks. That's a nine.
disadvantage?
It would have been before, I mean, one you could have seen.
I know, but I'm wondering if the curse would have affected my memory in that aspect.
Yes, actually, it probably would have.
Okay, let me do disadvantage. Okay.
You said 5, Stephen,
Nine.
or 9?
Got a 7 plus 3, so 10.
Okay. Well, not really then. You remember the buildings of the Genasi village that you were mostly in. Which were beautiful in their own right and like carved into nature and stuff.
I mean, the village is just it's a architectural marvel. The way they are able to form the elements into their living spaces was quite just imaginative and fantastic.
Oh, but that is a normal Genasi thing. I'm talking about things that might seem unusual.
Like, unusual how?
Yeah, can you be like I know you're trying
Like
to be
even to
cagey and
see,
not share things, but like we need a little more information.
imagine buildings like this, like you see in Bill Doom. If y'all were to see a city like this in the Feywild, that would be something unusual, wouldn't it? Because the buildings here are material. They are not like Fey buildings.
I suppose so. If I saw a building like this in the Feywilds, I'm assuming I would recall it.
It would stick out.
Sure.
But so I do suppose then that y'all did not see anything worthwhile.
Not fitting that
Well,
description now.
I can't be 110% sure. Um, just because, you know, arch fey fuckery and all.
The Feywild is such that if you told me that I saw that type of building, and you said it a few times, I might be inclined to believe that I did.
Yeah,
Desmond's like, this is true.
we could have seen it, and maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I can't tell you. I really wish I could because I really I adore my professor, and if I can help the professor, I would like to. kind of, that teacher's pet. So,
You'll be interested in this. And she brings out a flyer, and on the flyer, well, maybe Caltherion at least can look at it. um,
he can
so
explain it to me later.
the flyer is like a sparkly blue paper announcing the Tapualan experience. Some kind of ball, a masked ball kind of thing. And it clearly asks for people to bring like a magical item as like their entry thing, something especially magical jewelry. This I received only this morning. And on it, it mentions 4 Genasi princesses putting on the ball. And that it's being done on Ipsen Island, which is like an island between here and Brom, the city that you were supposed to have been going to.
Interesting.
Ipsum Island.
Maybe you would be interested in going to this with me. See, I believe these 4 Genasi princesses, that you might be acquainted with one of them already. I don't believe that they are Genasi at all. They are, in fact, someone else. Glione, the one that you met.
Mm-hmm.
She has 3 other sisters. Each of them has some kind of curse, and they all represent an element. So interesting, I know. I would love to have figured out why the curse manifested that way. But given the buyback program, like she lowers her voice, I can see why now they would be seeking magical items before they're gone. At least from this side of the island. They're looking for something.
What do you think they'd be looking for?
And Fekrazol's like, these sisters and I are acquainted. They are looking for a way in to Tapawala. They are looking for objects from before it was sealed away. So it is possible that by asking people to bring their magical items, they are looking for one of these magical items. Very powerful magical items.
Just so because I, can't see. When is the ball happening?
Oh, the ball is happening in 2 days from now.
2 dates. Okay.
I cannot go, of course, because I must belong to the reclamation. And I need to run the buyback program and check for special magical items myself. But Thezra can go to this ball for me. Thezra's like, wouldn't you like a chance to get back at the people that are doing this to us?
I'm sorry, I'm
And
lost.
Thezra's like, no, let's not talk about that right now. Thezra's like, I no longer work at the university because there is no more magic at the university. It would be interesting to go to this ball and see what power could be gained from it. What connections. Fekozal's keep that on the down low. Remember? And she's like, of course.
I am interested in learning more, especially if these people are also cursed, and then we can determine if they were cursed by the same entity as mine, or maybe a different, and how they got into the Feywild, if the way they got in is permitted to be shared.
Fekozal's like, but that's the thing. They cannot get in. Recall from your own adventure that Glione could not go in. She has confirmed this with me several times.
Really, Hmm.
So they would probably want to know how y'all got in, and that might be your ticket in if you have no magical items to bring them. No entry fee.
That's true. That could be our way in. Let's keep the paper. Cal, can you put it in my pack? And I'll look at it. We can look at it together later.
Yep. I
Thank you.
take it and I move over and slip it into the pack.
Okay. Let's see. Questions for you. Oh, I heard you guys were. I heard you guys had a rally. I wasn't able to go. How did it go?
Can you roll deception?
You feel me get uncomfortable as you bring up the rally. I squirm.
Can you roll deception?
Yup.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay.
That's
I got it.
fucking 7.
I got an 18.
Okay, he got a
The most
13.
deceptive I ever was.
Well, the rally. How interesting that he asks of that.
You guys said you were going, and then I wasn't able to make it. I felt kind of bad.
It is interesting because I received report from a guard, well, several guards, that given the group I saw at the alchemy shop, I could not help but wonder at the similarities. In fact, there was a blue dragonborn, some kind of red creature with cat ears, and a tiefling, which I do not see with you today, but I do recall from the alchemy shop. And yet
Red
you,
hat. Like a tabby tabaxi?
no, like a human with cat ears, but somehow red skin. Maybe a tiefling.
Maybe a tiefling.
These people were caught trying to break in, but they escaped.
Oh.
After doing some damage to the guards, of course.
Oh.
And you know nothing about this?
No.
You roll
That's Rachel.
deception?
That's not Elis.
No.
Okay.
No, that's crazy. You should fire those guards. Send them back to training.
For seeing the wrong thing? For being observant?
No, for being
No, for letting the people get away.
incompetent.
It's like the opposite of what the guard is supposed to do. Other than guard things. Did they take anything, or were they just there to cause trouble? Were they vandals? Were they graffitiing? Oh, red and blue were here.
I don't think they did graffiti, but I can't help but wonder if the absconsion with our victims was due to these
Victims?
people.
What
Well, I suppose they
victims?
weren't really victims. They were there to be executed.
Oh,
They were criminals,
That's
but they were abducted.
what kind of rally executes criminals?
The kind that shows justice. The kind that shows power.
Well,
it's more of the latter.
And y'all know nothing about this?
No.
I would advise you to be very careful in the future. I do not
Okay,
care.
especially if there's another person with cat ear horns.
okay, now my hand is going
Although
to Yila's thigh and squeezing. She's going, shut up.
Desra's like, maybe you would be very interested in coming with me to the ball and helping me with a few things.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna like maybe look around and see if I can find anything since it's in 2 days. Um,
Oh, you mean a gown? I can help you with that.
oh, that's awesome. I was more thinking of a magical item, but maybe it's something else we can, maybe knowledge is something we can offer.
Well, do you have a magical item you plan on bringing?
Oh, I'll find something. Something from the buyback, I'm sure. Tekazol's like, they're already bringing them in.
Oh, not to be like that person, but like, what's the coolest illegal thing you've seen so far?
Well, I did do only a cursory glance this morning, so nothing entirely amazing. It's just powered up swords or necklaces or something like that.
The swords or
Protective things.
necklaces. Oh, okay. Not like a flame sword, a
Not yet.
zubadaba or something like that.
We are hoping to find that kind of thing at the ball.
Well, that would make sense.
So, yeah. Wait. Okay. So you're going to bring a magical item from the buyback to these people, and then are you guys gonna like not to try and decipher your plan, but are you gonna like bring guards to like steal all the magical items that were brought there? That way, it's not really a buyback problem. It's more of a we're taking the magical items that we think will serve our purpose type of problem.
Tekazol's like, thee does not need to worry about that.
Well, I just want to make sure that we're good in case chaos goes down. I don't work well in chaos.
Tezra's like, I will protect you. It'll be okay.
Okay.
What other questions they had?
Let me see if I have any more questions. Have you, Professor, have you like spoken to any other students recently?
Only my current students. Do you mean students from your cohort?
Yeah, I guess they will be like alumni now. Um,
No, not particularly.
Not even like. Oh wait, what about Doran? Have you guys spoken to Doran?
Doran. Why?
I mean, he was into tech. Figured it might be helpful.
Only helpful in bringing items to the buyback, perhaps.
Okay.
No. No one in particular. And with the magic wing of the university being disbanded, they're no longer my colleagues.
What does that
I mean, of course, I can still talk to them, but it's different.
They're still like when I get really quiet, they're still like free though, right? If they wear the bracelets.
I'm going to answer that.
I am checking the heck out of her so much.
He's angry. She's angry. And
And
trying
how
to
does
hide that.
Becca's all look?
He's like
Still
barely
just
listening.
black?
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
barely listening and not even caring.
Great. Well, I think we've taken up enough of your time. I think perhaps we should leave you to the rest of your meal and perhaps we'll reconvene at another time.
Tekazol's like,
Where are you guys staying here?
Yes, we are staying here until we go back to Garzon.
Okay.
In fact, I
Just in
believe
case.
our fearless leader over there will be leaving today. Looking over at Kirtil, who's been here the whole time.
Oh.
I was here the whole time.
But you
That
didn't
was
roll.
Whole time.
I mean, that's why I said Yelith wouldn't really know his Soma, and Cal got such a bad history.
Yeah, I fucking
um
loved it.
how is his Soma?
He actually looks relaxed, and he's somewhat looking like you could see like anticipation.
He's not sitting at
Okay.
the table with us, right?
No, he's at another table with another
He was
person.
listening the whole time.
Right?
No, he's been sitting with a gnome this whole time.
Aren't we all?
Sitting with the gnome.
Sitting with the gnome. Fekazol's like, perhaps some other time, once I learn more about y'all, the two of you and the rest of your group, whoever they might be, and we could talk in private. I do have interesting ideas for all of y'all. But for the meantime, this has been a good lunch, and I thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for the tea and the cookies and the finger sandwiches
I
and
stand straight up while she's doing thank yous.
and I kind of just grab his forearm and for all the things.
And
Um,
Cesar's like, we will be in touch about going to the ball.
yeah, that's why I asked if you were staying here.
Oh, well, yes, we are staying here.
Okay.
And
And I can just ask
she
for you,
gives
Professor.
like a card or whatever, some like her information while she stays here.
Well, I don't see anything.
Oh,
So I just
oh,
stare
right.
at her
She
while
gives it up to Cal.
Great, I take it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You can see so much, and yet I forget that you are actually blind.
Yeah, yes, it happens. Oh, hey, here is a fun fact about my curse, I guess. Um so like writing is hard unless unless I use like blood, then I can see what I'm writing.
Ah, that
But
does
that's
make
kind of
sense
it.
because it has a kind of light of its own.
Exactly, it's your essence and you can see it, but I don't really do that. There was kind of a test once and then I didn't do it ever again. Anyway, okay, bye. Have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Cal,
leave.
let's go.
Get out of the dining room, quick. And they stay there, and I'm sure Kira and Darkblade notice this took like an hour. And they do whatever they can to get out of there.
Sorry, barking dog was loud.
All good.
So you leave
Yes.
hotel environs?
Oh, but
Oh, you have to give the
oh,
clothes back.
Cal, did you want to keep? I mean, this feels very soft instead of your scales. I don't know if you want to keep it.
Yes, no, I don't think I can. I think I have to give it back.
Okay, I'm gonna give back this shawl because there's not here. I'm just gonna give it to you. I don't even want to talk to her. She was weird.
Okay, I'll take it.
The host takes the or so you go to the host?
Yeah, I go to the host.
She's like, oh, okay, you're returning these?
Yes, yeah.
Well, then here's your gold back.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Your 5 gold.
Perfect. I need that.
Oh,
I need that so bad.
yeah. 5 gold.
Thank you for your
Yeah.
patronage.
Great, thank you. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Yelith, off we go.
Yes. Okay.
You leave the fancy, beautiful hotel. Vasoy.
Hey, Cal, can I ask you something? And I need to be like 100% honest.
Yes.
Do I look really bad? Am I dressed poorly?
After all that.
No, I don't think so. I mean...
Okay. I don't know what the big hubbub was. I think I look nice.
No,
I
it's
can't
just a
see
lot
what
of
I think, what I see, but
coffee,
I think
Chrissy.
it felt nice when I picked it.
Ooh, okay. No, I think I need a shower after that. That I did not like that.
It was a little much, yeah.
He.
My professor is okay though.
What is
Kinda.
she? What is she doing with him? She didn't seem like she trusted
If
him.
I had to guess, no. Well, let me tell you. So, like, okay. I'm looking around. Are we being listened to? Is there any magical
Where are
thing on
you
me?
going? Like, are you walking around town? Are you like
I
going?
guess just we just are slowly walking out of we're outside the hotel, slowly walking away, so
Yeah.
Kira and Darkblade could eventually catch up.
Yeah. It's a fairly busy, like normal day of business kind of thing, but you can talk without being overheard unless someone's really listening to you.
Oh, wait. Dude, what languages do you speak?
Me? Um.
Yeah.
I speak Common, Draconic, Druidic. Yeah, I feel like we had this conversation before.
I know. I'm like, why don't we speak the same language? It's so dumb. Okay.
I could learn a language that you know.
Oh my gosh. Do you want to learn Celestial or Primordial?
Ooh, Primordial sounds fun.
Yeah, it's super cool. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna talk in really hushed tones. Um, okay. So Fekazol's like Soma
Hmm.
was just like black. Nothing. Got nothing off of him. Except sometimes he'd get excited and there'd be like a burst of light, but just like black. And it's like his soma was seeping into my professor. Like she was normal, but there's like it's like taking her over. I don't like him.
Do you think that's a? Do you think he has her under some sort of spell, or is it just his
I think it's just
psychological manipulation?
I think it's because she's like forced to be in close contact with him all the time. Or you know how like when people are dating and then they slowly start becoming like the same person,
Yeah,
like
then they
they get
start looking
similar
like each other
personality
too.
and then they yeah, and it's like, "Oh my god, are you husband and wife or sister and brother?" It's really weird,
Right, that's
you
very
know?
weird. Ooh, I don't like that.
No. So she didn't look like him, right? Because from my memory, she was a very pretty lady.
No, she's still very pretty. No, she does not look like him,
Okay,
but
that's good.
no, that's upsetting though.
Yeah, no, I feel like yeah, he's like bleh, is seeping into her.
Mm.
And she may not even realize it, although she did, she was very upset about
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Random
Do you need it?
NPC. Thank
Here,
you.
you can have. Um, but yeah. Like she was upset about the magical department of the university getting
So
axed. So I feel like
if she's upset, it strikes me as so backwards, because she seemed to be very, like as you said, upset about that. But isn't that exactly what Fekasol is doing? Like, isn't like why would she be working with him? Why would?
hold on. Okay. I rolled an 18. Yeah, a plus 0 intelligence. Okay. If if I were a betting woman, I would say not even Fekazol really cares about whether people use magic or not. I think he's using it to gain power, to gain knowledge, because he wants to go to Tapawala.
Hmm.
And he wants to get there and take advantage of it and be the first person there. And then he's like, Soup's powerful and no one can stop him. He basically becomes a god. And she's kind of just on for the ride because, it's cool.
Right.
I mean, Tapawal is a pretty cool mythical place. Who wouldn't want to be there, right?
Right, sure.
Her ethics may not be in the right place. Her morals are kind of questionable, but she's doing it for knowledge.
Right, for the knowledge, for the reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well.
But, that's if I was a betting woman. I don't really bet because I can't really read cards.
Right, sure. No, you'd have to have somebody read them to you.
Oh, I could totally be good at it, though, because I'd be able to check people's soma to see if they're bluffing. We should try this sometimes. Maybe we go back to the casino and try to make some money.
Right? Well,
Anyway, that's just what I think.
what do you make of this
We
party?
could.
The party.
Oh, the party.
What do you make of that?
Here's the thing. I'm wondering. Because remember, who was it? It was Aricia? Aricia had the three sisters, all of different elements. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Aricia's sister. So Aricia is meeting with sister in Brom, but may not be in Brom anymore. And I'm wondering if Aricia and her sisters are the people throwing the party. And that's where the ring is going to be. The ring that Kira needs.
Well, that's what your professor made it sound like, at least.
That's what I think too.
Right. So maybe that's.
So
where
we
have
might need to
be.
go to this. Yeah, I think we have to go to this party.
Do you think it's
And
safe?
no, but we don't really have a choice. I mean, we could go to Brom, which would take us. Hold on, where I need to look at a map in my head.
It's like 3 hours by boat from here.
Oh, we could do that.
So I mean, we could go to Brom for 3 hours. The party's in 2 days.
Right.
So we could do that.
And then go to Brom after.
Tomorrow. Well, we
are
can
you
go to
saying
Brom
and
tomorrow.
then come back?
Try to find Baricia, come back, talk to my professor, get fancy outfits, go to the party, try to find the ring. If it's not there,
Make a new plan.
then we go back to Brom, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay. We could do that.
I don't know. We can talk about it with Kira and Darkblade and Grit, maybe, if you're here. I don't know where that little person is. But
do we feel Grit's energy around?
She would have followed Darkblade. There was more
Okay.
interesting things going on there.
Oh, also, I am certain
yeah.
that Fekasol knows that we were at the rally. So.
I thought that was so convincing. It was the most. I feel like if Darkblade and Kira saw me, they'd be like, "Oh my god, was she there? I don't think she was."
I mean, you did ask me to be 100% honest with you.
Oh no. Was it the way I said no? I was really trying not to
That
laugh.
might have been part of it, but I think he knew before that. I think he was pretty certain from the moment we walked in.
There's a picture of Cleone finally that you would know.
Oh.
So yeah, she has like a head of crystals, and like her skin looks like earth, like it's different colors of earth and that kind of thing.
She pretty.
Like her freckles?
Well, yeah, I mean it's like just different colors of.
Yeah.
How if you look
Like
at
earth.
dirt, there's different colors of in the dirt, like in like loam and whatever.
Like little veins and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. So yeah.
Great. Well.
Aricia, Holodraft. Lone, Holodraft. We just need to know 2 more
Yeah,
sisters'
that's
name, and we got the full set.
what 2 out of 2. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
around and see if Darkblade or Kira is around. If they followed us out.
All right. Yeah, we could just say they are, and like hopefully they don't. Like we'll give them a chance to react in any way they want, but like they should just follow you out. So yay! Good
Yay!
job. You made it through. All right.
Barely.
Alrighty.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.